the person of being a man bitch and kiss my food? Why the fuck would I want another nigga dick in my fucking mouth?
You ever been a roommate?
But if you do,
To your partner? Nigga,
Dude can be like somebody you look at like family type shit, you know what I mean? So, you know, you'll get.
The thing about that breakup shit, sometimes they don't be healed all the way. Yo, it's Sneak, man. This is the S4S Podcast. We either gonna make you smile or make you mad. We got some good company, man. Got a lot of young, good, fresh blood in here, man. Got my boy Dale, D, my boy D3, man. So I want to tell you, I appreciate it. It's always good for everybody to come out, look for me and everything. So this time up, we going live, man, because I know a lot of topics that we discuss, I know people be wanting to put their inputs or put little suggestions. So as I'm live, I'm going to see whoever asks a question while we going to get it. All right, man. The first topic I want to go ahead and line up today about amongst us is failure. Like I say, it's always different avenues to go down when you're talking about things. But this is something that I really been wanting to say because I observe people. And this is one thing I noticed, man. A lot of us...
Hey, them fucking bugs frying right now, bro. Hey, them bugs frying right now, bro.
Yeah, failure, man. I notice and I see a lot of people do not pursue what they heart say or do what they feel because they do not want to fail. And it's a lot of, as we believe it, it's a lot of youngsters coming up that really don't have nobody in their ear to give them the game. And I ain't saying I just got all the game, but I think we need to talk on that for the simple fact that we try to skip failure as if it's not a step in life. And I really feel like that's going backwards because you got to understand, it's like living and learning. When you live and learn, like it's like walking the crowd, like failure,
because
embrace the failure.
I feel like failure, it builds character.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like it builds character, you know, like, because think about somebody that was like Silver Spoon.
Right.
They had it all, you know what I'm saying? They never witnessed struggle.
Yeah.
So when they come across struggle for the first time,
You're not
crumble.
You're not
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna crumble because it's like you're not used to that.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what they got to do, like, and that go with approval. See, we tend to, as you grow up, most of us, or should I say, some of us raised off survival, some was raised off love.
Right.
But with that being said, like if you was raised off survival, you got to put one and two together and run with it. You don't look back for you know what I'm saying. You don't look back for confirmation. Yeah. And I feel like that's a handicap, man. Like, if somebody's there to guide you, cool. But you got to understand, everything is not a look back thing. Some things you got to go with your move and go forward with it. And you can't. Everything not gonna get approved in life.
You can't live doubting. And you know what I'm saying, you gotta just do. You can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't worry about, you know, the fear part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta focus on the finish line, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you gotta get that fear out. And like you said, man, fear is I feel like life experiences, like you say, man, that really shape, you know what I'm saying, who the person is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
See how much heart you got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, see how much you got up here because you done been through that before. Okay, I know how to move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
And that's when the common sense come in. That's when people be like, they got all brains but no common sense. Because, bro, to be honest, my definition of street smart is basically a motherfucker with a lot of common sense that put one and two together. Because, you know what I'm saying, people get it mixed up like street smart is, you got no grams. Street smart is really survival. That's all it is.
On that failure, man, you know what I'm saying? Greatest champion got to face defeat, man.
Right.
In order to be a real champion, whether it was on televised or behind the scenes, you done took that L.
Right.
How you respond.
Right.
How you respond. How you respond.
But see, if nobody gives you, that's what I'm saying. That's why people scared to fail. If don't nobody give you, okay, if this happened, if you fall down, this is how you get back up. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't have
guidelines.
Everything don't have instructions for shit. So you know what I mean? That's a fact. But you still have to learn how to pick up, and that's why I say it's a good point you bring. Like when you fall, if you don't know how to give up and get up, that's gonna make you not want to fall because you don't know how to get up. See, that's why that's what I say with failure. That shit need to be embraced. We need to really, like I say,
that's just like somebody that never had a fight, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
The first time they get punched,
It's gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Room gonna spit.
You know what I'm
Look.
saying?
How you gonna respond? How you gonna respond to that first hit? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna respond to that? You gonna quit or you gonna go?
Yeah.
Felt
You know
that
what I'm
pain
saying?
before, so
But you know what? Why you saying if you quit, if you quit or you gonna go? Now some people quit.
Right.
See, and that's a part of life, dog. Some people don't handle shit right the first time,
Right.
and it fucks with them because it's like, damn, like they can't sleep because they didn't handle it right. But that's what I'm saying. When you fall, it is always a way to get back up, and you have to understand that.
They go back to what you said though. You raised on survival or
love. Yeah.
So you really need to be raised on both.
Exactly.
Right.
Balance.
And I think those failures are gonna help you mold that together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna get your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your emotions.
We can't deny
that. You gotta feel that love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have that survivor in you too to say, all right, I'm finna get up and go get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, a great man said this one time for Nipsey. The nigga say the game always gonna test you, right?
Right.
Don't fold. You know what I'm saying? So everything, you always gonna have obstacles.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Shit
right.
always gonna be, but how you gonna respond to it? So you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga can't leave with that feel. You know what I'm saying? You can't leave with the fair feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because the game is gonna try to see, are you good? Let me see how good you is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The game gonna throw something at you.
And
You know what I'm saying?
that's in anything.
Right.
Anything you do.
Office job,
Anything
warehouse.
Here come the boss on your ass.
Doctor,
Everything.
lawyer, whatever.
I'ma tell y'all
in with the mind state,
Right.
win, but no, you're gonna
You got to be a
right.
champion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be a champion.
But see, you
Right.
know
You know
what?
what I'm saying?
Speaking of all that, I think that's why older cats look at like young niggas like they like these niggas lollipops because really. Back then, when you say something like shout out to Melvin Williams, man, he was a big dope boy in Baltimore. Like he said, man, you couldn't tell a nigga you ain't gonna take my money. You gotta show him. And nowadays, you can camouflage, huh?
You go,
Huh? I think so, man. I think Melvin Williams is gone. I'm not sure. Huh?
You working with you?
Yeah. Okay. My bad. Cause I mean, the people that know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, like, but for shit, so man, you have to. Today is camouflage, man. You can kind of pretend to be something that you're not, and that's why I say. That's why you don't have to worry about failing, because if you perfect whatever you're trying to portray, you ain't got to worry about failing, because that's why I say it's kind of designed like that. So it's like, that just go back to, like I said, what y'all was saying about this situation. So failure, man, is nothing wrong to fail. I mean, nigga can talk all night about that, but I just feel like that's one topic, man.
It's also how you look at it too, man. Even with what we saying failure, it's really lessons.
Exactly. It's a substitute world. But see, I'm saying, you see how the words, you know what I'm saying? People are taking, they'll accept it like that. It's a lesson. It's a failure.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's why I kind of touched on it. Most definitely.
Right.
That's why I
how
kind
you
of
nail
touched
that
on it. If you go in there knowing that the game gonna test you, look at it as a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So you know, okay, you don't even have to go. Don't necessarily think negative. Like, okay, something gonna happen, something gonna pop up.
Right.
Just live your life and
you can manifest that in your brain.
you can manifest that,
And
right?
it will happen.
Right. So think positive. But when the unfortunate do happen,
Right.
okay, what did I learn from this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, I done got a flat tire. It might have taught you some patience or something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That might have
It's
taught you
always
some
a lesson with this.
Look for the lesson,
And
not for
until
the defeat. Look for the lesson and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel like you're supposed to live your life. Look for that lesson.
Right.
Like you say, don't put out that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep your energy high. Like you just said, energy is everything.
And that's
Until you learn the lesson, it's gonna keep coming back.
Most
you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I say you definitely can't run from it. I definitely
you never
would say
learn
that.
a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You go wonder, damn, why I keep going through that?
Most
You're not learning.
Exactly.
You're not learning from
and
it.
that's
why I
and you know
keep
what? That's a big question people always ask. Like, God, why am I going through this? Why?
'Cause you're not learning
Like you
from
say,
it.
it's all lesson. But then again, you may not be learning. It's a lesson for shit. That's a fact. It's a lesson.
Yeah.
But if you're not learning, what the hell? Nigga, that's like shooting basketball. Like, you know, if you shoot that motherfucker like that, it ain't going in. You know it's something that you.
I got some niggas that shoot like that.
But you're right. But
The weird shit, them hoes be going in. Them hoes be going in sometimes. The weird shit.
But hey, to go back what he was saying about energy, that's another topic I wanted to mention, man. Energy. Something that came in my head the other day, man. I think having energy is a blessing, bro. Sometimes it's like, because to have energy to where people can bounce off your energy, I ain't gonna say it's a gift, but it's like to always have energy, a positive energy about you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things that we do, man, we share energy with the wrong people. You understand? And it can be like family, and I think that's one of the biggest mistakes. We share energy with family, thinking family or friends gonna support. 9 times out of 10, family and friends don't support.
Yeah,
you like a stranger.
Energy around you.
Yeah, I think people get. But see, you don't know how to separate it because if you brought up with somebody or you're around somebody for so long, you feel like they supposed to be there. That's false. That's a false. That's a false statement. Like a lot of people are seasonal. You know what I mean? I said that in my last one. And people gotta understand.
Yeah, you're right. See,
and you can't hold.
And you gotta separate the two. You know what I'm saying? The long term versus the seasonal people.
But see, you know what? The seasonal people are the funnest ones. That's why you feel like they're supposed to be around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that sometimes,
that's who you getting high with. Better yet, the character. We're talking about character. They got all the characters. They got all the gifted but they seasonal. And we don't even see that shit. But you gotta. But that's come with lessons. You gotta live these lessons, man. You can't rush a lesson at all. At all. You cannot rush no shit like that. So you gotta go.
You right about that.
Once somebody say, trying to gain respect through approval. I guess that was going on what we was talking about the failure shit. So I don't know how
what they said.
That's what I say trying. I guess people try to gain respect through approval. I took from that meaning like approval. Like it's you trying to always get the yes. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta prove yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that was something that that boy Fish. That's what he had mentioned on that one. So that's what I say, man. That failure and energy, man. We gotta definitely work on them too, and you gotta identify what's what.
Energy. I feel like energy is everything.
Ties into, man, really. We was born to be working, so they ain't even something. Cause when we feel, there's more in the entrepreneurial spirit. You're trying to do something on your own.
Okay.
We born to really go to school, go to college, get a good job.
And me, sorry, it's bullshit. That's a bullshit America system that they do, man. I'm just not saying bullshit, but it just, and that's another one, man. Being a slave.
We ain't born or bred to be free thinkers and entrepreneurs.
Right. But you know what? I don't mean to even cut you off, bro. I don't mean to cut you off. But I think one of the reasons for that is, man, I don't want to make the society seem like dumb, but I really believe like. It just wasn't a lot of information back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So they just
information they was giving it to.
Who wanted to know the information? You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to know what they was giving it to.
I feel like this. It wasn't a lot of info. Only thing they knew was work because it wasn't a lot of. Now it's like we got so much technology at our fingertips. We see new job ideas every day. So it's like, okay, why would I work? You know, I feel like a lot of them.
Say that, but in the same sense, we got to really remember. We had way more entrepreneurs back in the day.
Most definitely.
They never got enough.
I think that was another thing, like segregation, when we had to get it on our own, which I think, that might need to be.
What? I'm gonna say this too, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna vent out some shit. Like, I was looking at a Sam Cooke documentary, man, and man, I really always admired the raw ones, man. The ones that did it before us, that was the first ones to do it. Like your Richard Pryor, your Mike Tyson, people that's in these high places now. To go back, I ain't trying to get off subject, but the segregation shit. Yes, man. I'm gonna say Southern. I'm not. I can say everybody, but I think Southern people. I have it to this day. Sometimes when I'm around a whole bunch of people that's not my race, I ain't gonna say I don't feel uncomfortable, but it's like I try to act according because I know we already get judged. You understand? So it's like. I just feel like, man, back then, it took a hell of a person to understand, like, we can outcome the shit that they give us. You know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of people don't think like that. And at one time, I didn't think like that neither. Like, damn, like, we just in this box. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get older to realize, like, no, nigga, like, you can do anything everybody else can do. But you gotta have it. It gotta be around you for you to think like that. If it's not around you, you're not gonna think like that. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it got to be. That's why I say it's like the shit that we doing, man. The shit that we saying, somebody can pick off of it
Right.
and ride with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just real information, man.
And that's what I meant about the information. That's what I meant. Like when I say that it wasn't a lot of information. Like you say, if it's not around you, you're not really. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know.
But motherfucker to think like, dog, it's got to be some more out there.
Exactly.
And find it.
Right. If you're growing up around in nothing but a farm town, you that's what you're gonna do. Until you see something different and be like, we can do that.
Because you're gonna communicate with that. You know,
right?
You know
what I'm saying?
Right. So I feel like traveling is important.
Yeah.
Travel is important.
I feel like it's Instagram bringing that shit to you though. You know what I'm saying?
You know
like you get like, okay, damn, that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's how that look. You know what I'm saying?
Traveling is important, bro. We gotta see the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not just seeing it on TV or actually get in that atmosphere.
Exactly.
You know, interacting with the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been to Puerto Rico one time. Went to San Juan.
Yeah.
And the people was, bro, like it was different. The air, you know what I'm saying? The air is different. Like, you know, the oxygen, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We on the island, so it was just different. The people was friendly. It was just.
And for as many people that love to travel, it's just as many people that don't want to travel. Some people love saying, "I never left this block. I never left this state." I was like, I'm telling you, I was like that. I was like, Texas, nigga, I ain't never left Texas. That's what it is. Why?
That's not what's up.
But like I say, the internet is
it make different.
Yeah, you feel me?
Right.
But I had to open my mind up. Like, gee, if you pass the day,
what
you saw, who remember you? Oh, that's the nigga I went to school with, and he gone. You dig? That's why I was like, nah, I can't. I don't think that's acceptable. Yeah.
But it's a
mindset.
You gotta get out of it.
Family that's in that bubble, like ain't never left the city.
And it's not judging. It's just that it's an open-minded thing.
That's all they know.
Right. So you can't expect them. You know, you gonna have a convo.
But somebody had to be in the same circle to be like, nah, man, this ain't it. It's another way. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody had to be in the same predicament.
That's why I'm
step out of it.
It's just like we
show you things.
Let's go
make you want to do shit.
Let's go way back. Like Harriet Tubman, like she was a slave. Yeah. But she understood like this ain't right. Let me free as many as I can.
You see, but you know what? Speaking of that, you see how
my friend is different.
Man, you see how much they be trying to put in these movies. Like really, man. Shout out, man. Nip talked about it and I seen before. The spook that sat by the door. Yeah. That was some shit. Yeah. I was surprised they let movies like that come out because they really was giving up some game. Like the CIA, why. So it's like let's say the shit.
What it's called?
Spook that
sat by the door, 1973. Like the shit. What's this new shit that came out with that Nat Turner shit?
Yeah.
See how they be bringing the information up like slowly for surely, but ain't nobody would know about this shit. But see, you're saying it's so much shit hidden. Like we saying the availability of information.
So much shit. It's so much shit that we don't. And I feel like that's the thing. Like that's the gap. You know, like people want to say, like, damn, black people, we don't do this. It's because we never really got access to that information, and now we do. So it's kind of like, okay, now we learn. So it shouldn't be no excuse for the future. But we're still coming from it like we wasn't given a lot of information. But I feel like how can this is how they designed it for to be. Like these people wanted us to be enslaved and not know nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so
when the Constitution was written, we were slaves.
This is what they wanted to do. Like they like, okay, look, keep them people down there. We're gonna be up here. And I ain't trying to make it no race thing. I just want our black people to thrive. And you know what I'm saying? Like we talk about each other, but it's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about each other like, oh man, why black people can't do this? Man, look, it was designed for us to stay down, but that don't mean we got to live by it. You know what I'm saying? Now that we have the information, let's apply it. You know what I'm saying? Let's apply it. And I just want to touch on this because I wanted to speak on that, man. I was thinking about this the other day. You know, when you were saying like you know how you get around other races and you feel like you got to act accordingly, right? Right. But at the same time, like, man, this is us.
I am according.
Like, this is me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was about to say that, but
y'all didn't want us to learn how to read. Y'all ain't want us to learn how to write. But look, this is us. This is our slang. This is our way of talking.
They didn't want us to read, but what book they allowed us to read?
Right.
What did it?
What book they
allowed?
What?
The Bible. You know what I'm saying? They fucked that Bible. Right. I ain't man. I wasn't ready to turn. We ain't got to turn it to
our ancestors was getting lynched and whipped and for just trying to read.
Right. So you
gotta
be
you wanna read something?
You gotta be you. We the ones with the flavor, right? We the one who bring the flavor to everything. We the one who bring the man. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Man, be yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Now have some sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But be you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I had to be on some real nigga shit. Like, I just like I'm saying, coming up, man, a nigga was kind of shy.
Right.
And now, as I got older, it's the opposite, more like outspoken. But it's like, yeah, man, when it's like you're around certain, I really felt like it's like this. It's like, yeah, don't ever alter yourself to where you just a total other person coming out your character. But in a sense, it's like, I guess I be trying to like observe. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just that's how. But you see, that's what I say. Just growing up, it wasn't. That's just how I looked at it. Like, all right, this shit is mind your business, be cool, why. But another person like, nah, nigga. Like, you see, you know, when you go out, you got the black people that's according, or you know, we just regular, and then the other people that's just loud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? So it's like,
have some sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know.
But I feel what y'all saying though. But I'm just giving y'all a bit of how I was thinking.
I ain't finna switch the lingo up for you.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I had to learn it myself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't necessarily put the voice on. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of like, all right, man, let me make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
For what?
We definitely ain't gonna do that.
Like, for what?
But see, but let's go back to what we talking about. That's how they kind of set up in society. Like they was saying, man, when it's go to school. Get the family thing going, why. Look, dog, it all don't happen like that. And as we can see over time, people being exactly who they were and became successful. I think they want to see that shit. They want to see that shit. They want to see.
For like a cat I follow, Dead Grace.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, he not politically, you know what I'm saying? Correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tatted in the face, whatever, but he opened up that door like for success in another route.
Exactly.
And they don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it take a hell of a person to stay in that same mind frame and go forward. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say it take courage. It's like everybody not no leader, dog. Let's just put that shit out there. Everybody no fucking leader.
He didn't get all them tests in his face till he got on that wave.
Right.
It was more like a slap in the face. Like, okay, I'm an intelligent nigga with Texas.
Yeah. That's all this shit. So. That is all we go with all that situation, man.
Yeah.
What you had for us today, bro?
It's some funny shit at the same time. It's still like, it's crazy, bro. Like with the whole Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
Dog, and
Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes.
That's the biggest shit I think this last week that's been on this shit.
Popeyes made $23 million off of that free promotion. They scrapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, this sandwich been here. I'm not saying.
And I just found that out. That shit been here, nigga. Like, the way they I just thought it was some new shit. I don't know what sparked this shit. I just looked on this shit and that just was on this shit.
What I'm saying, I'm not against like eating at Popeyes or Chick-fil-A, do your thing, whatever. But I'm just like, we got our own people trying to get their business going. You never once post them. You ain't supporting them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bro came to me with a vision, like, man, I want to do this podcast shit. And I'm going to support this, my nigga. Since I've been here, like, day one, you feel me? He want to do this podcast shit. Yeah, I'm going to rock the shirts. I'm going to repost it. You know what I'm saying? This my bro. This, you know? We going crazy over the sandwiches, bro. They got people that been selling barbecue plates. You know what I'm saying? Outside the club for years.
Our people is the biggest free endorsers ever, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not just with that, that's with everything.
Most definitely. But I think, you know what? I don't know how true it is. But I thought, like, they say, like, Popeye had sent a tweet or someone, Chick-fil-A had sent a tweet, and they both were, we stirred it up, right? Like, we stirred it up. We took the bait. We took the bait.
We bid on it. It's like, we just jump like, man, the internet's so crazy, man. With the digital world, people just jump on what's trending. Like, what's the new wave? What's the new wave, bro? And it's like, okay, man, everybody talking about this sandwich. I see Lil Yachty post shit, and I'm not knocking them people. Like,
right.
But it's like,
but shit, 23 million.
23 million.
20. That ain't in all. Ain't nobody got no percentage.
We didn't have to. They didn't have
no
to
percentage.
They didn't have to drop a commercial about this sandwich. We getting free promos.
We took the
And we got the line. Oh, we selling out.
selling out.
You know what I'm saying? My cousin hit me, bro. You tried that sandwich?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm feeling like this?
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you tried that sandwich. I'm like, bro.
I thought we did that shit last shit a little back. Like I seen this shit.
I'm like,
Man,
this
I don't
shit came
know
out of
where this
nowhere
shit
once
came
again, but it's just like our priorities. Like, bro, like we can support our own. Like, I'm not saying don't support other races. Like, we all need each other. Could you imagine a world with just all black people?
Hell no.
Like
All
you
white
said,
people.
We need it the most.
We can support our own, but a message to our own.
Right.
We just gotta get
You feel
more
me?
business oriented.
You feel me? Like,
A lot of people, you know, who out here trying to do their thing, I commend them, but a lot of people they don't know how to handle people in a proper way of business.
Right,
Conduct
right.
yourself
You
in
know,
a proper way of
when you-
business.
especially when you in your
Think of
business.
yourself as a business.
You know what I'm
you know what I'm saying? You can't have, you know,
So how y'all feel about this when they was like, okay, when you go to Walmart, you don't ask them niggas, hey.
you ain't asking for
No,
a
I'm
deal.
not asking you for no deal.
Yeah.
It's the same service.
But
And
once
the
again,
thing is, a lot of these, you know, places that's owned by our people,
Yeah.
when the other race come in there, we know what we talking about. Y'all get real uppity with us, but y'all handle us like we cousin at the house or something. Like,
Yeah.
Now I want the same respect and
Bro.
service.
Right.
That's just like I said, the cat been selling barbecue plates, crawfish plates, whatever. When there's people roll up, like, damn, let me.
Right.
Yeah.
You got your special for
you know,
$7.99, whatever, but your people gonna try to. I can't get it for $6.50. I can't get it for. I got $6. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to bargain with you.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
When Walmart, that's what. Well, that's what. They be like, this everybody done said this shit. You come out of Walmart, God damn, what I spent $100 on.
Yeah.
You feel me? What I spent $100
on
on.
six
You know what I'm
things.
saying?
Niggas spent
You're not gonna bargain with Walmart or Kroger's or all these big
You ain't gotta
corporations.
Get that money
But
to
when
the
your people
corporation.
trying to,
Yeah.
man, that shit ugly. What they got T-shirts over there? That nigga.
I think
You know,
they
you
come
gotta
from. I think that's intimidation in a way, man, because it's like everybody got 24 hours, dog. Every fucking body. If you breathing, bro, you got 24 hours, and it's like when somebody makes their time productive, especially when you start from the same place. If y'all start from the same exact place, especially a younger person. We don't want to go into the age shit, but if we do, if we younger. Look, Kim Folk, shout out to T, man. Look, Kim Folk behind the camera.
Yeah.
If that young man take off before me, 9 times out of 10, the average person, they'll be fucked up behind it. And the first thing is you got to pick the era. That's another thing I want to talk about, dog. Era is the first thing we look at. Why? Why is era the first thing we look at? If you watch a movie, if somebody, anytime somebody doing something and they present it, why is era the first one? Why is era the first thing we look at? It's never like, what's the good shit about it?
They be like, could LeBron play in Jordan era? Could Kobe play in, you know what I'm saying, that era? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, we compare. We can't just say, oh, that person great, oh, he great.
Right.
He great too. Nah, he ain't better than him,
That's
though.
just in our nation.
It's in our nation. We're competitive.
Competition
But we're
in our
competitive,
nation.
but that's also a slave mentality. Because
Right.
think about it. Think about it.
ain't
Think
shit.
about it though.
Crack
Think about it.
competing too.
Think about it.
Right. You know,
True, but
another
you
way.
also had white people back then that couldn't own slaves because they was.
With that whole slave thing, man, you know, I'm on a whole other way with that. So, I believe we had a former slave, but the way they kick it to us, I can't always.
That's what I'm saying. So you so
Right.
That's what, so with that being said, everything's questionable. Now this
I
man
can't
look.
always subscribe to it. I
Yes.
believe, of course.
Right.
We done went through the mud.
But don't think we wouldn't fight. Like that Django, that was one of the realest things.
But
they
that's
could
what I'm
have put
saying.
out.
The way we was raised up and believing how our people was is really we came from somewhere we don't know.
Man,
We got our ass
we was
whooped.
kings and queens.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like,
Even with that, I
that's
can't even subscribe to that.
You don't think so?
I can't subscribe to that.
What you think?
that's just another case of everything's
I ain't
questionable.
gonna say it like.
I think I know where he going with it.
All right, let me see.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I think I know what you're going. Go ahead.
I can't subscribe to that. Even with that saying we kings and queens from where though?
Right, and I knew he was gonna do that. Cause
Nah,
kind of feeling like you know they
Where we from though?
like a lot of people say that
We
like
from
we
where they
from
told us
Africa,
we
right?
from.
It was a lot of
And-
it was a
and
lot of
when they
black
tell us
people
that,
here
though?
in America. You know what I'm
When
saying?
did they
When
tell
we
us that,
came,
though?
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's
Like we really got.
That's where the slave trade come from. I feel like that's where the slave trade come from because it was already people here on the native land. When they say Christopher Columbus came over here, it was already people here. He came to the Jamaicans and the Dominicans and stuff like that. He landed over there first.
Right.
And there was people here, and he said those people had copper color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went back. Told the king,
I'm not saying
Spain,
nobody,
hey, we got this, and this
none
over
of
there.
our people that came from a
He
different
said we were so lighthearted. They
what
went
I'm
back.
saying is,
and it was
before we really like we do on everything, before we really bite that and say that's what it is, do your research.
Right.
Like,
And you know what?
We don't know.
Hey, check it out though. That's one thing I'm glad Dale said that research, which meaning questioning. That's another thing, dog. We are taught not to question. Especially, I'm sorry, in the black home, that's what we like. If mama say don't do it, why, mama? We get chastised for asking why. And guess what? And when you go in life, you gonna just believe whatever they taught you. And then when you find yourself doing shit that you was raised to do, but you know why you doing it. For example, they always say don't question God. I'm telling you, I don't think nothing wrong with questioning God. We all got questions, bro. Let's go back. Everybody got questions, like you say.
I can't question.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit.
How can I learn
That's
without question?
bullshit. That's why I keep saying no is just not enough.
How can you learn without question?
Bro, you have to question. I'm glad. Like,
I feel like
I'm serious, dog. You can't.
On
That's
that note, like
bullshit.
I'm saying though, even with that, if you got some real elders around, I'm talking about back in the day, probably around 30s and 40s.
Right.
Ask them if they African American.
Right.
Like dead ass.
Ask them.
Ask them if they think they from Africa.
That's what I'm saying,
like,
dog.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Most of our people, in my opinion, we falling for the bamboozle like we always do.
That's
really
right.
do your research, man. For real.
But you
And
know
that's
what?
all I can say about that.
You know
I can't
what?
really
And you know what people say?
We was brought over here.
I think it was that too. I think that's why they call it the slave trade.
I think we ain't gonna never.
And I'm not saying none of us was brought over here, but even if you look at the slave trade records, you know what I'm saying? The mass population was brought to South America.
With the question,
but they treat us like all of them was dumped over here. How all these millions and millions and millions of people y'all call Africans now, but most of them was dumped to South America.
That's what I was saying.
We had a couple that came here.
I don't think we never gonna know, bro. I don't think, because look, when they say go, like I say, back in the game, our most likely our parents, they go by the shit in the Bible. I feel like the Bible temple. Like, though, how do we really go about researching shit? We gonna question every single thing, but that being said, we ain't gonna never know what's what. All you can go through is what you feel and run with it.
Exactly.
So,
logic.
Exactly.
Yeah, logic. Hey, be logical. I think being logical is the best way to go.
Right.
Instead of trying to go with your heart and make yourself believe shit that it ain't. No, nigga. One, I always say 1 and 1 make 2, A and B make C. In other words, don't second guess yourself. If it add up, just run with that. You may be wrong. Don't get twisted. You may be wrong.
That's like
Like
no,
I swear, I'm just about to.
Like I
was
say,
about to make
do as I
it
say, not as I do.
Yeah.
That's really not the way to do it, though.
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta explain to them why they not supposed to do it.
But look, sometimes you ain't gotta explain. Check this out, like when my twins was born, you know what I'm saying? Like they starting to crawl and shit. We was in a 2-story house. Yeah. They knew not to just walk down the steps.
For sure.
Right. They would turn around and slide
back like my baby do.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't talk. I didn't lay down and slide down the steps backwards, bro.
Right.
It's logic. It's been here,
Yeah,
bro. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about they not even one, bro. They understand. Like I can't just walk. I can't just jump.
Hey, trip your
I
ass.
understand something is not
Right.
Something not right about this. So let me just go down backwards and
Right.
until I get to the bottom.
So
That wasn't taught. That's not taught behavior. It's just logic. You going off logic, bro.
So,
common sense,
it's common sense. You feel
we
me?
was going about earlier.
Right from wrong does not have to be taught, man.
No.
You gonna naturally,
naturally know.
It's in
You
you
gonna
gonna
feel
naturally
it.
develop knowing,
born
hey,
with
bro, I really ain't supposed to be taking this man shit like that.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Born with it.
Yeah, all that
You
shit.
steal it.
Hey, all
Babies
that
know when
shit.
they taking something, bro.
You know that.
They run off with it.
They run off with
They
it.
know they ain't supposed to have that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's natural.
Right.
You know you ain't supposed to be fucking with
Now,
that.
come on, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's natural.
It's in you.
You don't have to really be taught right from
Come
wrong.
on, man.
It's
Yeah.
natural.
That-
I'm
that's-
saying you
hey,
don't have to be taught right from wrong.
That's a good topic, man.
You know
Right
what
and
I'm
wrong
saying?
does not have to be taught, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I said, like everybody each their own, but I just honestly feel like, man, like us, new generation of it, we can't go by that old shit, man. Like for example, shout out to homegirl Ariel. So I'm sorry, I mean to say, I don't know if I missed the name, but listen, she made the point. She was, she had that debate on my page when the nigga beat his daughter, 12-year-old daughter, having sex. Right. See, some people feel like that's a slave mentality. Like, did you ever sit down and tell them about sex? I think that's a natural. It's saying, I'm saying, but that's it's so many
questions, though.
But look, though, that's some real shit.
But
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Because that,
I ain't gonna lie.
Now this naturally, a nigga gonna get mad, but then again, it's like
that's a touchy situation.
It is touchy. Right. It is touchy. But I'm just saying, so far, just the mindset, bro. I think we need to,
cause we don't really know the situation, and that's why that social media really just kills.
Yeah, just fucks up.
It shouldn't be displayed anyway.
Right.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
We talked about the last time I was here, and like we said, man, I feel like we don't know everything.
And like I said,
we just got a clip.
We don't
know everything.
We don't know if little mama been hot in these
exactly.
streets. He tired of hearing about it.
Exactly.
Right. We don't know if he been settled down and she still just defying out here. Or maybe he didn't explain like that. He shouldn't have. Right. As a male, you can't touch a baby girl.
Right.
The only thing I disagree with,
like I said, my opinion.
The only thing I disagree with, because we in a digital world, bro. He shouldn't have recorded.
At
all.
It's your business. When we was coming up, some shit happened in the house with mama said.
Exactly. That's why I say he different breed.
Don't
let him leave his four walls. Yeah,
this shit. Stay in the house.
It's in the house,
definitely, man.
It's in the house.
Mama told y'all what you would call CPS.
Man, I wish you would.
He just introduced that whole world into the situation that only him and his daughter probably knew.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But we had it. Just see what we had. Like I said, it's a digital world. It's like somebody could relate to this video.
But as people, we do have to do more explaining than ask.
But that's all I'm saying. That's
how we know we did.
Discipline.
He probably could have.
But listen to me. I'm
probably
just saying, he might have. I'm just saying, we know our
It could have been to the
we know our mothers, our fathers, our friends' mothers and fathers. We know that rod is first.
Right.
You gotta talk to the kids though. Really explain.
That's why I say, man.
And just like adults fuck up. Just because they fucked up one time don't mean they just super explain. Hey, look, man, I told you last time, but look, I'm gonna tell you one more time.
Right.
And really break it down. You before you just result to straight whooping ass.
And like I say, just the mentality is like that.
Facts.
You did. So that's all I'm saying, man. And for some people that's watching this, like youngsters, like I say, that don't really have the guidance or don't really, lay stuff on it. Ain't nothing wrong with questioning shit. Question that shit, man. That's what they tell you in school. Before we take this quiz, anybody got any questions? You see what I'm saying?
No question's a bad question.
Most
exactly, man.
There's no dumb question.
Ain't no other way to know.
But that's why I was telling you, they don't embrace that. If you ask something from the class, all they tell you is one nigga to be like, this nigga.
Right.
Then they gonna be embarrassed. Then they gonna want to say that.
Right. Ignore that nigga.
But it's hard because if he the popular nigga and he ranking on you,
if he popular and it's like,
so whatever you say, cool.
It ain't even that.
But still, ignore that nigga.
Right.
For the
That's all you
kids
gotta
that,
do.
you got kids out here that care about popularity. And
Everything's image.
Hey, but time out. It ain't even just the kids. Because you still got some grown-ups. I don't want to do that because such and such might say that.
Man, that's some funny shit.
Influence is the biggest thing.
You're going to have them, you're going to have them people on the sideline talking that shit. When you run in that race, you're going to have people in the stand talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they're going to talk about you if you're doing bad or if you're doing good.
That's what we was talking about. Hey, that's the failure you should be talking about. If you fail in front of people, if you ain't mentally ready to take the failure, that's why I'm telling you, niggas do not do certain shit. Now, nigga may know, bro, I really want to go to school for this.
Right.
But if I don't, I'm gonna relate to me. I went to school to drive, right? I ain't never drove a stick in my life, never drove a big truck. My thing was neat. If you don't, they give you so many chances. When you go through school, you get so many chances to do it before they send you back home.
Right.
If you get sent back home, what you gonna do? You see, it's failure. But some people wouldn't even put themselves in a position to go there because I'm not even gonna face that. Exactly. You ain't even gonna. You ain't even gonna take that rejection because like, nah, nigga, you gotta be fucked up. Ain't nobody finna talk. See what I'm saying? Like, that's bullshit, dog. You gotta embrace that shit.
Like I said, you gotta stop thinking of it as failure.
Right.
Lessons. That's the main key.
Look at it like
lessons.
a lesson and run your race, man. Don't worry about.
I'm glad. No, that's what
don't worry about the.
It's word is everything.
At the same time, like tied into it, it's the energy you bring into it.
Right.
If you come in thinking I'm gonna fuck up, you gonna fuck
Exactly.
up.
You gonna
feel me?
to yourself, right? You gonna
Right. Even though you come in thinking with the mind state you're gonna win, you might fail, but take it as a lesson. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Maybe I was a little bit too cocky. I need to do a little bit
Yeah,
more
you
study.
feel me?
I need to really get a little bit more focused than thinking I got it like that.
Right.
It's a lesson. Man, I always fail you, baby.
That's what I'm saying, man. It just takes, sometimes it takes young men together, or men, whatever, to come together and speak on that shit, because everybody not going to speak on shit, bro. Right. So it's like, well, the people that don't mind speaking out got to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody going to listen. Somebody going to peak game somewhere down the line, you dig?
That's why we here.
just saying.
That's why we here.
Yeah, you feel me?
Therapeutic,
right?
Yeah. It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic.
You gotta do this, build like that. You know what I'm saying?
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes some people are not outspoken. Like you say, you were shy. You know, even myself, like you don't want to be the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially if you ain't never had it, you ain't never been a spotlight. It's like you don't know how to react to it. Like,
you know, and you don't want to be judged off how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You're going against the ground.
Let's go with emotions. We talked about the last time, emotions. Like, men, as men, we protect that shit because that's the image. Men have to be
got way more emotions than females.
That's a fact. Now that's a fact. 100%. As good days that is. But they reverse it.
You know what?
They reverse it.
They got more. I feel like they go in their feelings, in their emotions deeper.
Yeah,
I feel like they go deeper. Like deeper in their emotions. Like they go to the extreme with emotions. Like, you know what
niggas are.
Niggas gonna trade in a different way. Niggas take their emotion out in violence,
aggression.
And drugs and all type of shit. Right.
Or sexual, like we talking about last time. Some shit like that.
Right. Most definitely,
That's
man.
wrong with a lot of us young niggas, man.
Emotion, man. Niggas say emotion.
And I really need to stop saying nigga, man.
We still, you know, it's just still, we still backyard with it, so, you know, but we, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know, we know we getting that.
Like, you have to master your emotions.
It is what it is, huh?
I feel like, fuck it. Like, the word is ours, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say nigga till I die.
You gotta understand, man.
But
words is spells, man. So
words are spells.
It's how you look at them.
It's everything. That's everything, right? That's everything.
You know, we all can have different interpretations of how like some shit happened, right? We'll read a book and be like, you might interpret it different from
right.
Or we watch a movie, we're gonna interpret it different.
Most definitely.
So that word nigga, like it, you know, it irks. They so
it irks them. It irks them.
They're so more.
That's the that's some real shit.
Look.
White people are real disturbed about the word than black people.
One of my partners, when we be at work, I'm talking about the cat's super intelligent.
Yeah.
But he dropped that nigga loud as fuck. And he'll drop that nigga loud as fuck. Like I'm talking about when I say super intelligent. You see him like, you know he intelligent. When you see him,
most of us.
But he'll drop that nigga, but he can hang with the best. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Bro, like I don't give a fuck. But you can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Books, intellect.
He on your ass.
You can't fuck with him, but he like, I don't give a fuck. No, it is what it is. You go like.
I mean, that's me though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
in the same sense, it's like, man.
Yeah, it's
you
like.
know where it came from.
But at the same
Even
time,
though we put our own twist
on it, and make them uncomfortable. It is what it is.
That's like a fair part, like two fair people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we gonna call each other fair. We fair, you fair.
Yeah.
But when somebody outside call them
nigga,
fair,
you don't know me like that.
Right, it's like
you call me what?
But at the same time,
It's
us,
bro.
It's like females who call each other bitches but get mad when you call them.
Right, but that's good shit.
But I guarantee,
that's the word.
We don't want no white boy to say nigga.
But
our word.
Look, bro. If I be like,
I can say I be else.
If I be like, but look though.
We all like I feel like I am that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I
walk
am.
up on you.
I'm gonna be that same intelligent nigga, but I am that nigga. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I feel it. Hey, that's how I beat over. It's shit.
I heard a white boy say
You
nigga.
know what I'm saying?
What my nigga Jay-Z say? That nigga rich. I'm gonna be a nigga regardless to you. I'm gonna be a nigga regardless to you.
I'm saying like.
I'm a nigga, man.
Nah, let's say it like that though.
Nah, that's what we are.
We just use. Nah, we ain't niggas.
Bro, that's what we
We
came
use
know what?
it as a term of endearment.
You know what though?
We not niggas. Don't classify me as a nigga. I ain't mark nigga on no box. You dig?
Hey, but you know what? That go back to the spook that sat by the door. Matter of fact, I posted a clip. He say, "Just because you got a badge and I got a degree, do you think that make us different?" He say, "Behind closed doors, what do you think they call us?" And then he said, "Nigga." So it's like, bro. I think with that situation, bro. That's why I was thinking about. That's why I was trying to bend out by me being earlier. Like, I'm not saying that when I'm around people I get uncomfortable. I just like a mouse, but it's like, bro. At the end of the day, we looked at how we looked at. You understand? Right. Not saying it's like, oh, you ignorant. It's just that, dog. In that black. You still a nigga. You got that. You still got that touch to you.
I am that. You know what I'm saying? You still a nigga, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That you
but like,
it just, how you still a nigga.
I just feel like when you step in them doors.
I feel y'all, but I ain't walking nigga on no box.
I feel. I feel when you
walk
in the job interview, they see it.
We know, even though like I said, we use it as a term of endearment. It really ain't nothing. It's just a word that floats around.
Right.
We know what that word really brings.
Right. We know what come behind it. Yeah.
When you say them niggas over there.
Yeah.
We know what that means.
Right.
But see, I feel like this. I feel like, man, we overcame so much. Like, yeah, look at them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
like a proud thing.
Like, look at them niggas. Like, we doing so much. You know what I'm saying? Like we on the ride. We doing so much. Now, look at them niggas. Damn,
it's split down the middle. It's split down the middle, dog.
Like I said, I'm still stuck in the way. I'm just saying, I'm trying to change my way.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's
evolution, man.
You dig?
It is what it is, bro. Like,
it is.
And I feel like sometimes when we focus on energy, we give them too much credit.
Who? The other race?
I'm just saying.
I mean, what you mean? Hold on, break it down. What you mean?
We give them too much credit. Oh, I can't do that because the white man not gonna like. You know what I mean? Like, we give them. Too much credit.
Yeah. That's why I say. That's
like
why
you say. Like, you get uncomfortable, man. Look, man, they put their pants on, they piss and shit,
just like us, right?
They gotta eat, they gotta sleep. Ain't no difference.
I know. I had to creep around that shit.
I don't give a fuck what color you is, bro.
Right.
Ain't no difference.
It kind of is though.
I mean, it is. But I'm saying, like,
and I mean in a good way. It is different. That's why they hate us so much.
Yeah.
It's different.
Hey, well,
I just really feel like, you know, we can't have that.
That's why we the most hated.
We can't have that mindset of we can't do it. Like, nah, we can't do it because we can't do it. Man, hey,
that's
man,
bullshit.
Just have that business mindset. I believe business, man. If you gonna go after, man.
You don't hate something that ain't significant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's envy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna envy
something that's greater than you.
Yeah. Naturally, it's naturally to have envy for. Like my theory.
See, we take it in the wrong way, and now a lot of people see it as they bet.
My theory.
That's why they hate you so much.
Yeah. I think a woman.
Because naturally you greater.
I think a woman is a god, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Most definitely, bro.
For sure.
That's
just think
about it. Woman is God.
A woman is
God.
like a woman. Like we go this talk about.
That's why I ain't subscribe to that religion, bro. You can't tell me a man is the.
They give life,
create, bro.
Yeah, they give life, bro.
That's what I'm
like. We shoot that little seed or whatever,
but they carry that. They give life.
They nurture.
And that's any female of anything.
Most males ain't got the patience to nurture for
right,
real.
Right, shit. That's a fact. Male,
we don't have the patience.
It's just one of them things, bro. It's gonna be uneven.
Women get so disrespected.
It's stupid.
Oh. So you trying to fall back like we envy, like you say they goddesses. So it's
I'm saying like
that's deep.
It is kind of deep. Like why
do women get treated the way they do? Like women rights came.
It's the way we've been trained.
A woman just was able to vote in the 50s.
It's the way we've been trained, man.
Wasn't getting the same pay. You know what I'm saying? For what?
A woman was looked at just like a nigga.
Right.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? In America, a woman was, she was right there just above.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Color folk. You feel me? So it's like,
if anything, God, woman. God.
So when I say they envy great, when we say they envy great,
I feel it.
They envy a woman for that. Like a woman is great, bro.
Yeah.
That's the backbone.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because a lot of greats be like, without that woman, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Pop real, but Granny the realest.
Granny,
look at the line.
I'm talking about a woman can endure pain different.
Yeah.
Women.
You know
women hold the household down
all day. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what? I feel like why you say why they so disrespected.
But that's the society we have been trained to be in, man.
Right.
And I hate to keep going on, like you said, the race card. That's how religion. I'm gonna say like
that's how it's even in the Middle East.
It's a man's world in religion,
right? Even in the Middle East, like I don't want you to show them but them eyes.
It's a man's world in religion, man.
There's some nice looking women under them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people really ain't religious. We spiritual, bro.
We're spiritual.
There we go.
And it's spirituality, you know.
Right.
The woman is created,
made,
she's
right?
God.
A spiritual.
Hey, you know what? Y'all said some real. Hey, there you said some real shit. Think about if it is God, like. Who say a woman's not a god?
Come on, man.
No,
they do give like.
That
was
man, for real. Think about it. Like that's where it come to common sense, like logic.
Right.
It's definitely.
We can't do half the shit they do.
Every month they get that free.
We taking this discussion.
They tramping, they hurt.
All this shit.
When a woman is going through a cycle, but she's actually cleansing herself.
Right.
You feel me?
I can't do that.
A nigga can't cleanse himself
and be going through the pains every month. I can't do that. You got it. You having babies.
You dig?
Pregnancy is the equivalent of damn near dying.
It is, boy.
People down women down the table.
Shit.
So, like,
I watched all my kids.
Think I had a baby, I'm out of here.
You did?
We be out of here. That's why I had a different respect. Like, I watched my kids cut the cord. So you got a different look, like,
man. You feel me?
Watching them
This
go
some
through that pain and you coaching them through.
But let me say this, I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I just don't want to lose this.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose this one. I'm going back and you say, why they so disrespected? Come on. We got away from being them goddesses, them queens, them. A lot of them out here really tripping. A lot of them out here really tripping.
Yeah,
like we gonna go what you give them. No, we can't. We sexualize them a lot.
We can't put it all on
sexualize
them.
women a lot. I feel like that's why
we can't put it all.
You know what I'm saying?
It's systematically to be like this.
Right.
But a lot of
tripping from households.
Right.
So far as that knows concerned.
Most definitely. And they
systematically, man.
Right.
Yeah.
They raising the son who ain't got no structure. Who disrespecting the mama.
It ain't always been like this, man. That's why I say, Granny's in them back in the day. That thing was sacred. You feel me?
Yeah.
You had to really put in work for that thing. You feel me?
You
had to put in work for that thing.
Put in
I
work.
see that meme.
No.
That meme talking
like
like how I used to dress on the beach.
No.
Yeah.
1930s.
You had to cut that thing.
No.
Yeah.
You ain't finna go shoot her. You gotta be.
Wait,
right to shoot that grandma.
No, baby. She got that dress to the ankle. You talking
Most
about, you can't see
and
none of
once
this.
she gave it to
You talking about putting the ring on.
Look, once she gave it to her,
I'm leaving something to the
Yeah.
back.
To the imagination.
Right.
And I think
you gotta get back to that, baby.
Right, got to.
I think the independency thing, man, that
Don't get me wrong, I love it though.
Yeah, it's just that it's embracement, man. Like for example, I'm pretty sure being a criminal or a gangster wasn't the shit until somebody embraced it. So far as the women being independent, it's probably took just that one lady like, look, I raised all these kids by myself, and then if your mama spitting that shit in your ear like you can be independent, you can be. That's how all that shit. Think about that. All that shit that's going around like this city girl, like, bro, it was a seed from that shit, bro.
That come from
Not having the fathers around
them. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
a fact.
shit.
That's a fact.
It was
Who niggas is raised by? Who niggas is raised by? Women. And that's why niggas nowadays is so emotional.
Yeah, they got a lot of bitch ways, bro. They just gonna keep it
what I'm saying? Women lead with their emotions. So niggas is raised by their mama. Niggas is raised by their aunties and grandmas.
Yeah.
I don't like this shit when niggas be calling each other bitches like, bro, come on, you sound like
you know what?
Your mama
you sound like a bitch, my nigga.
Your mama sit on the phone and bitch all this, bro. Come on, dog.
Come on, man.
You know what? I'ma speak on that. Now listen. I ain't gonna sit up and say I never said this shit because
of course we
right.
But when you get older, you realize.
Of course, I just feel like this. I feel like this, bro. It's a code amongst men. Like a man just don't call niggas no bitch or that suck my dick shit. No, that's violation. We don't do this off the top.
Right.
But I just feel like it's just like you gotta. It's like all my partners are different. Like I know I can't go this deep with this nigga, but I know I go deep with this nigga.
Right.
So it's like it's kind of like if I was lingo. Like like I'm not going outside my character and use lingo he use it. If I don't use it, but it's like so far as the bitch shit concerned, I guess just some niggas you gotta put them over there and leave these niggas over here and just I don't know. Like obviously it's something about them to make that nigga your nigga. Right. So it's like maybe I just talk this nigga like.
We all said it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When you sit back and think about it.
Yeah. No. I was
right. My dog.
But you get from what you get. But that's what why is that raised around?
Why is that? Because that's you raised around your mama and your auntie, your grandma, and all them. They sitting on the phone gossiping.
Yeah.
Slanging that word around.
You dig?
Right. Niggas is just raised by women, so niggas is getting women tendencies. Niggas is getting emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Papa and them wouldn't walk around calling their partners bitches.
Right, that's a fact.
You get punched in the mouth about that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I done suck my dick, all this fucking.
All that shit, bro. That's just. That's all some new.
But like I say, I was a victim of it myself. You know.
Right. That's what I say.
Like we gonna bump our head.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. But then you learn like
it's ignorance, man.
Yeah,
you gotta grow out of ignorance. Evolution, man.
But you know, like you say, evolution. Shit didn't turn, bro. Like the females are dudes now.
Because of how it is.
The men are
they
female.
independent. They have to be independent, right?
It's the
you can look at the fashion. You can look at the dialogue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can look at all that. Like it's a colorful world we in right now.
That nigga's like,
I call it weird.
Like it is weird.
It is weird. And the weird is getting accepted. That's some crazy shit in the world. That's some crazy shit.
Weird not supposed to get it, but it's weird.
It's just like
weird don't have to necessarily be a negative, you know, but it's weird. I ain't used to it.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I just feel like this is the era of being yourself. Be you.
No, it's
you know
that's
what I'm
pretty
saying?
much it. That's pretty much it.
This
So
the era
anyway,
be you.
Yeah, because
niggas is showing their weirdness. Like, hey, bro, you too left. So you too left.
But it's being embraced. That shit's being embraced.
Like
that's a fact.
That's why I ain't gonna say they wrong, they right. I'm just saying it's weird because then I'm gonna sound like an old nigga. Hey.
Yeah, and that's exactly what nigga gonna run with it. That's how nigga gonna run with it.
I'm not used to it.
That's why I say it's a different time. I'm not hating on the young generation because
we came from an era.
We can't
if you got a problem, we gonna talk about it. You know
what I'm saying? Hey, speaking of that, it was a meme. It's like nowadays when you get into it with somebody, you gotta go on the internet to see how they really feel because that's
weird shit.
That's weird. Hey,
weird.
They could not.
Right, but it's weird. I don't get it.
And people get so personal on the internet.
They do. We talked about that. We talked about that. Dog, it's dog. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say it.
Because we living in the
virtual
world, man. People don't really interact, bro.
I'm not gonna be
no interact. Hey, that's why I be like,
I'm not gonna be feeling some type
on your phone.
It's finna go there.
Yeah, you interact.
They're gonna keep you in your house, bro. Everything.
I'm not gonna be feeling some type of way. Like I'm in this moment right now, and fuck the world, these niggas.
Hey, but you know what? Listen. But it goes back to what it as men, you are taught to be on some rah-rah tough shit to where when you vent, you don't even know what hold that motherfucker coming out of. If I'm saying, nigga, you poke.
I'm saying,
bro,
you don't know how to vent,
bro.
So, you just lashing out.
Venting,
man,
is
fuck
like,
everybody. Don't call my phone.
You have to vent, dog.
You reaching
That's
out.
bullshit.
But you say shit like it's weird, but you're reaching out.
Of course.
Yeah.
Man,
that's basically saying, please
man, how I feel right now.
That's saying, please call me.
Same thing.
Right. When motherfuckers be like, I feel right now, I can just take my life.
Like, motherfuckers just ain't got nobody to.
Let me know you love me, man.
Motherfuckers ain't got nobody to open up to. I feel
like. You know what? And that goes same thing. That's the same thing with the stunting shit. When a nigga,
I feel like that's why this shit is therapy. Like therapy, like that's therapy. Just talk about what's going on with
like 9 times out of 10, when niggas showing their money on the gram or they just doing some shit trying to show everybody, it's like basically trying to say, I want you to say you proud of me. I just like that. I want you to say you proud of me.
That's the word I keep saying today. Influence.
People want attention.
I love rap music, but these niggas need to be stopped, man. It ain't their fault, bro. When everything you watching, our people around here acting like that's what's That's the only way to show that you popping, that we feel like, I'm sure these hoes I'm popping.
But once again, like, as soon as you go against that, you lame.
Right, you hate.
Right. I'm getting, but that nigga getting money though.
What, bro?
That shit.
I feel like we should value money, but not too much.
But it'd be like, he put a dress on whoop de whoop, but he get money though. What the fuck? I'm not against.
I'm gonna say it like this, dog. The internet, that's when the wigs and dresses. That's what niggas. Hey, personally, I wouldn't do this shit. Anybody watching this skit, I did on some funny shit. I never did neither one. But if it's something to do, what you think everybody's gonna do, bro?
Niggas gonna jump on the wave.
What you think everybody else gonna do?
On the wave.
So meaning,
you're right, they do.
And when we sum it up,
jump on the wave.
Look, when we sum it up, you got multiple people thanking for you.
When you is the wave,
you're not
you
thanking for yourself.
That's what they gotta realize.
You jump on the wave, that means, they thanking for me.
Right,
they telling me this is cool.
We gotta understand.
They telling me this is how this supposed to be.
We are the wave.
You're not going to
do that. They want to put on the dress and make that
so
shit.
Nobody going to
laugh at them.
Right.
That's what we gotta understand.
Nobody going
they
against the tide.
We need to start letting us laugh at them.
No, nobody
do that.
Nobody going against the
Don't
tide.
sacrifice your dignity for that.
Join the wave.
Right.
You feel me? Like.
Look, man,
it's crazy what we at with it, bro.
We hit some great shit.
We do it everywhere though.
We
all off path. It's cool though.
Nah, it's cool. You bounce off the wall. That's how it go though.
That's a part. That's a part of the game. You gotta bounce. You gotta find what's what and shit.
Right.
Real
so,
talk.
But I just want to shout out my bro for having, you know what I'm saying, this, you know,
and
reaching out and, you know what I'm saying, different.
This man, and it happened like that sometimes because in this situation we all went to school together, but it's like after all these years niggas can still come together, or we can all come together as men and invent. Because somebody needs this shit. Somebody needs it. You dig? Let's not get it twisted.
One of us might need this, and we need
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get shit out your chest sometimes.
You did.
But not to the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all the time. You ain't gotta jump on.
Yeah.
You gotta control the emotions. That's the key, bro.
Control the emotions. Control your emotions.
Like J. Cole said, don't give them too much you. You gotta give them just enough.
Just enough.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you give them too much,
can't show all your cards.
You can't show all the cards, bro. You gonna lose.
Most definitely.
But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Neek, you know what I'm saying, for making this come together. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody come on the podcast, I appreciate y'all. Y'all take time out y'all life, come fuck with me. So it's more appreciation for me. I appreciate y'all, you understand? Because it ain't nothing to forfeit and like, yeah, I'm gonna come and don't come. So it's appreciation on all of us, man.
You gotta put these vibes out there.
You got to. It's all needed.
Like my boy said, man, somebody gonna feel it.
Somebody gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tommy on the shirts.
Oh yeah, Tommy,
the shirts coming soon.
We got a lot of shit coming, y'all.
We need the support. You know what I'm saying, from the people.
We do this all the time. This is the podcast number 10, and I'm glad for y'all to make it to be on 10. And always remember, dog, there's no elevators to success. You gotta take the steps.
You gotta take the steps.
And that's a fact.
Go grind.
You did.
Most definitely.